Hey there, Griever Gang. Welcome back to Griever Productions. It's been a while since we've looked at some Forestella stuff, so I wanted to get back into having a look. Now, this is something that was released not too long ago from the time of recording this, and by that I mean in the last, 24 hours. So very, very recent. It's not usually that I'm caught up on things like this, so it will be nice to be a little bit ahead of the curve, at least for me, right? Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I did go into this video and scrolled ahead a little bit just to double check that it was a song and that sort of thing. Because still here, special clip. I looked at the title and I have no idea what it's for. If it is a song of theirs, if it's a cover. No idea. Absolutely no idea. But I just wanted to double check that it was a song, and I only heard a couple of beats of different things. So this is going to be very interesting. I love hearing how they approach anything that they do. It's absolutely stunning. So I suppose we best get into it. Before we begin, please do leave a like on the video. It really does help. If you have not subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you did so. But without any further ado, let's have a listen to Forestella. Still here, special clip. Oh, that's interesting. Hang on a second. Interesting. So, something that I just want to point out. Could you hear how they were very tinny with their shout? That is actually a sound that is made when the microphone that is recording somebody tops out. So, that crowd there must have been real loud. You hear how it's just not quite right? That's what that is.
You don't have to believe in every little thing. Just look into the sky, let time reveal your light. I used to doubt the spark, flickering in the dark, waiting for something that is yet to be. I wait for sunrise, I pray. Now my voice begins to rise. Let me know I feel the voice within. I'll never hide again. All that I've lost has only made me strong. To my surprise.
So, look, I need to pause here because my brain is already struggling. Okay, so I just had a look. So this is pre-recorded, all right? I just wanted to double check because I don't know if any of the videos that I've looked at so far have been pre-recorded. That is very interesting to say because every other artist on this channel has been pre-recorded. Now, the reason that I bring this up is because it's a testament to them that everything before has been so incredibly stunning and has been either live or recorded live, essentially. However, there's some things that come with this, right? The sound from a studio recording and the sound from a live recording is always going to differ. The sound quality of the recording is always going to differ. Now, don't get me wrong, in recent years, live recordings have become very, very, very good quality. In the most part, they treat them as if they are recording them in the studio. Every instrument goes into its own track, goes into a computer, and it gets mixed and mastered essentially the same way, but there's a lot more to take into account. You're not in a soundproof room. You could be getting reverb from the space coming back into any of the microphones, especially if certain instruments and that sort of thing are being mic'd up, such as, say, violins. whereas instruments like guitars and that sort of thing can plug straight into a system. And don't get me wrong, there are electric violins as well, but for the most part, now I'm not a violinist, but from my understanding, and please correct me if this is incorrect, violinists tend to go with the acoustic violins because of the sound, and they mic them up rather than have electric violins. Please do correct me if I'm wrong, violinists, because I'm not 100% on that. But basically, there's a lot that can go wrong with that. The quality tends to be not quite as crisp. Now, in this, I am so relieved to be hearing this, because even though, yeah, okay, studio, it can, you can add so much studio magic to the song, their voices are just stunning. That opening line hit with such emotive force that I was immediately grabbed by it. And hearing the resonance in all of those voices, these are little tiny things that you don't quite get in the live performances, but you can really hear all of this. And I don't mind listening to a studio version now, knowing what these guys are like live, because it's not a case of anything these guys do in the studio is to hide anything by any stretch of the imagination. These guys are brilliant. So hearing each individual thing in a studio is actually a very interesting thing for me and my ear. I'm loving this.
Never too far from me, like a pulse that calls the sunrise. As the morning clears, I realize still here. Out in this world I dream of holding everything. I see the stars like whispers in the night. I fly my voice, feel the wonder as I sing.
Oh, yeah!
Now I feel the voice within. I'll never hide again. All that I've lost will open every door. To my surprise, I see the light, never too far from me. Oh, now, oh, all of the lights they shine and call to me.
What is this?
Open your eyes and see what I can be. All of this time, living inside of me, I saw.
Oh my god.
Like a pulse that calls to sunrise. As the morning clears, I realize still here.
Oh, that's stunning. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Not much to say on that, huh? So, look, the reason that I brought up before about it being a studio version is my brain is really excited about this, because I'll finally be able to really hear exactly all of those harmony notes and work out what it is they do. and why they do it. Well, not necessarily why. The reason as to why is because it sounds incredible, frankly. What can I say? What can I say that hasn't already been said? These guys are stunning with their vocal work. The way that it is arranged is just so befitting all of their voices. I've said before, like, somehow these four voices putting them together makes them even better than the sum of their parts, and that's hard to say because they are so incredible on their own as well. But hearing them together is another plane of existence somewhere. And oh man. Man, this is the level of vocal work that so many vocal groups should aspire to reach to. If they are attempting anything remotely similar to what Forestella do, that is the goalpost. Will they reach it? Many of them no, but there is a lot of talent out there, and there's definitely the ability to reach for that height. But God, it's going to take some work. And you've got to have four vocalists that know their voices inside and out with incredible technique and guys that know their stuff. That's going to be the hard part. Or girls, of course. It's definitely not limited to just men. But holy, that is wonderful. That is just stunning. Anyway, look, I don't have anything really constructive or anything to say about this beyond that because, I mean, it speaks for itself, really. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe, all that sort of thing. I'll catch you next time. Bye for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what we did here today, for as little as $3 Australian per month, you can join us over on Patreon and become one of our tiered members and join the wonderful list of people here. If you're into gaming, I also have a gaming channel that I have recently gotten back into, and also on this splash screen you might see something a little bit interesting. More news on that coming soon.